Welcome to Path to Wholeness, your journey back to your true self. Here, we explore meditation, energy, and awareness to help you live with more clarity, alignment, and well being. In today's episode, we're talking about alignment, what it really means, and how to find it in your life. This is a topic that can feel a little bit abstract, but at its core, alignment is about coming back to who you truly are. In this conversation with Thaisa Clapham, meditation coach and author, we go deeper into the inner journey, from anxiety, overthinking, and feeling disconnected to developing a more disciplined mind and learning how to detach from thoughts, emotion, and external expectations. We talk about the concept of the monkey mind and how our thoughts constantly move between the past and the future, and how practices like meditation, mantras, and awareness help us bring back into the present moment. We also explore the difference between seeking fulfillment outside of us and discovering that true peace, harmony, and wholeness come from within, and ultimately what it really means to live in alignment, where your thoughts, your actions, and your truth are all in coherence. So you've been feeling out of balance, disconnected, or searching for clarity, this episode will help you come back to center. Let's get into it.
Namaste.
Namaste.
I'm here with Angelica, and we've been in this journey together. I would say it's the path toward wholeness.
Yes.
And I'd like for you to say to us, what was your path? What was your experience coming to class, coming to meditate with me and creating this beautiful life that unfolded for you?
Oh, it's been an amazing change for me. I think that taking in everything that I have learned from you on understanding meditation has changed my life. I started the journey as someone that had a lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking, a lot of issues with relationships, and I didn't really understand where my place was in life. And being able to master my mind, it's been a change. Understanding that meditation helps you master.
Discipline.
Yes, discipline.
Yes, I mean, we used to. There is a saying: an uncontrolled mind creates problems, and a controlled mind creates solution. But I prefer the word discipline.
Yes.
So a disciplined mind creates solution.
Yes.
And an undisciplined mind creates trouble. So you learn how to discipline your mind.
Exactly. And I think that that's the reason why we want to do this for the people that are watching these videos, because it really works. I say this from my heart that what you have put together and the system that you have developed and the way you do these meditations, it really, really, really can change your life. So to me, talking about this and getting the word out about what you do, it's just precious. And that's why we're here. We're trying to communicate this to people, trying to teach people to be able to change their lives and get to a place where they can find inner peace and harmony, because we stop asking about things in life. We ask for inner change, inner peace, harmony. So it's learning that.
Yeah.
And
So,
usually
how was for you, Angelica, the process of detaching yourself from any identification with your thoughts, with sensations in our bodies, with emotions, because usually we are so confused and so mixed in. We confuse ourselves. We identify with our thoughts, and thoughts we want, we create an attraction. Oh, I like this. I want this. And thoughts we don't want, we create a rejection. Oh, I don't like this. And we are constant in this fluctuation. I usually joke that we're on a roller coaster of this, I want this, don't want that. And what Buddha taught us, running away from pain toward pleasure. So the moment we enjoy something, for example, an ice cream. I love this ice cream. I create attachment to, I want this, I'm craving. I'm already suffering. because it's going to end. So the Buddha also taught us that everything is impermanent. And so to have this new view of how to detach ourselves, to be free from thoughts, from feelings, and how was that experience from doing the practice?
Yeah, I think that one of the best things that I was able to learn from the class that I was able to apply was the mantras.
Yes.
I think mantras, they bring your mind to neutral. So then you can change the thought to something positive. I think in psychology, they talk about like, oh, take the negative thought and make it into a positive. But sometimes they miss that part of like, how do you get out of when you're depressed or you're about to have a panic attack? Like, how do you actually come from that into something different? So I started using the mantras. And then the repeating, I used to do a peaceful, restful mind. So when I have the feelings, because the thoughts give you the feelings, right? Yeah. And then you go into fear.
Yeah.
So with the mantras, I will start repeating everybody can use their own mantras, but that was the one that I was using, peaceful, restful mind. And it really took me out.
Yeah, because exactly that. It's perfect. Mantra means comes from mind. And instrument. So it's instrument of your mind. So your mind is restless. It's like a jumping monkey jumping from one branch to another branch. Our minds are just the same. It jumps from one thought to another thought, one emotion to another emotion. And we keep going back and forth. And so the mantra, what it does, it brings you back to here and now. Because usually our minds are in the past or the future, ruminating about the past or anxious about the future. Yeah. And we create all these catastrophic scenarios about the future, and then we have anxieties. And we are the only species that can create a reality by thought alone. So a mantra, what it does, it brings your mind from out there, time traveling, or the past or the future to here and now. And you're right, Angelica. You can create the mantra, the affirmation. If you don't like mantra, you think it's too out there. How about affirmation? So create an affirmation, a word that resonates with you, that brings you back to here now. And you can even say, I'm here now. The time is now and the location is here. Because usually we are here, but our minds are someplace else. We are doing the supermarket list. We are doing the meeting tomorrow, all in our minds. And so we are autopilot. We are not truly living our minds and our lives. We're not truly living our lives. We are in our minds. And so I always have a question. If we are not here, if we are either in the past or the future, who is living our lives? Yeah. The autopilot. Exactly. And I joke about it and that we have a monkey mind, and then who is living our lives? The monkey.
Yeah, I know. We always talk about the monkey mind. Why don't you tell me, really, really, because we always go back and forth with this. What is the monkey mind? Where does it come from?
I'm going to get you the book.
Yes. Thank you.
So this is a book, of course, it's in Portuguese, but Angelica speaks Spanish. She's capable of also understanding Portuguese, yes. Right? So hopefully she'll understand the book and her mind is not going to be as restless.
No. This is
so who is talking in my head? It's about the Buddhist analogy that compares our minds as this restless monkey that jumps from one thought to another thought, one branch to another branch, past, future, attachments, desires, and it's always spinning stories out of control. So this is the famous monkey mind. And I like it because it creates a visual of this crazy monkey jumping from one place to another, because usually that's a misconception that we have, that a lot of people have about meditation. I cannot meditate because my mind is out there. And one of the stages of meditation is just become aware of your thoughts, becoming aware of your emotions, and just noticing without any judgment. Judgment, it's something that needs to be out of the meditation practice because our minds are always judging, criticizing, analyzing. But we want to leave this out and we're just going to observe our minds. Oh, my mind now is a memory in the past. So bring your mind back to where your body is through a mantra, through a breath. A breath can be a powerful tool too,
Yes.
because the breath is always in the present moment. Your breath is not in the past or in the future. So bringing you back to you. That's what meditation is all about. Bring you back to you. And it's observing. It's detaching. It's like detaching from grasping, clinging, wanting. And it's just going to that space of the observer, the silent witness observer. You're just there observing. You don't want anything. You don't cling for anything. You don't want to change anything, because we're constantly doing that all the time in our lives. We're never happy. We get the car, we want another car. We get the house, we want to. If our happiness is measured by achievements out there, you're never going to be happy, because once you achieve, you're going to, what's next? Yeah. What's next? Exactly. No wonder there are so many successful people. They're broken inside, because the path is within. And I think it's Jung that said that the human beings that can create routes to go to the moon, outer planets, but they don't go inside themselves. They don't do the journey inward, because that's the only journey that will truly fulfill you and bring you peace, harmony, and wholeness.
Yeah, and I think that that's one of the things that I feel that all these things that you see online about manifestation, and it's always tied to something material.
Yeah.
And they have used the right tools for the wrong reasons, I feel. So if this is kind of like the same concept, but with the real reason that should be behind it, like the inner state.
Yes.
Like looking for that change inside of you, because what's inside
is outside. The law of correspondence. As above, so below, as inside, as outside. So we are the microcosmos of the macro. So we want to create. I don't even think it's create. It's take the layers of Maya, illusion, and all these scripts that we have of how life should be. And we are missing the opportunity to just truly be here and allow life to unfold. But we create the time. We play God. We want this, how, when, and it's just, and we create this state of unhappiness because we're never happy. So I don't feel like it's finding anything. It's just, it's just shredding the layers of illusion of who you truly not, and the things that you feel like is truly important in your, that you cannot live without, and to just go within and just discover your true identity. That's why all the ancient knowledge, they ask the self-inquiry path. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? For you to keep asking yourself, who am I? Beyond being Angelica, the mother of your daughter, the wife, the Reiki master, whatever roles we have, and who am I beyond all the roles I play? So we want to do that. So go back to the source of who we truly are, because that's our divine essence. So, and what we want through the path of meditation, or any path you choose for you to bring more your spirit back to your personality and to live in alignment. Because what happens is we come from the unmanifested, that's how I see, to the manifested form, and then we get entangled. Exactly. And then we get mixed up. And then we forget. So for me, meditation and all this path of inner self-inquiry to go within is just more like a remembrance. It's just remember who we truly are, where we came from. Of course, I'm not talking like, oh, okay, let's not, like, we have our basic needs. That's why we have 7 chakras. It goes from the root to the crown. And exactly like the lotus flower, we blossom from the mud, the root, from earth. And we go on this path, truly finding who, until we expand our awareness. So it's from ignorance to wisdom. That's the true path. And we are ignorant in a way. I'm full of ignorance. Like Socrates said that I know nothing. Mm-hmm. All I know is that I know nothing. So there's so much to uncover, to rediscover. Mm-hmm. But for me, this path is just truly take the layers of illusion of who we truly are not. Mm-hmm. And of course, we are here. We need shelter. We need all the things to have a prosperous life. I want abundance. You want abundance, but it has to come as a reflection of truly inside out. Yeah. So that's a true manifestation. You're truly happy, in alignment, complete, whole, and that comes from within to out.
And I think that you mentioned something important that I try to live by every day, and is alignment.
Yes.
Why don't you explain a little bit about like what it takes to be in alignment?
The inner journey. The question of who am I, and the inscription of the Greek temple in Delphos, know thyself, and know you as the microcosmos, and through knowing your true identity, you know the whole entire universe, because we are the micro of the macro, as above, so below. So for me, alignment is to truly shred the layers of Maya illusion of who we truly are not, and live more in our hearts, and in our hearts, not as the center of crazy emotions, like passion, not that, as the seed of the soul, as your spark of divinity, and the more, and it's your center. And actually, if you consider the chakras, the heart is the bridge between the lower chakras and the up. So it's actually what connects us to from above and from earth, from the heavenly energy to earth. So, and it's a training. I'm trained. So for me, it's training. Just like you go to the gym. Some people go to the gym and they work out and they have all the muscle toning. I feel it's the same. How is to live in your heart for you?
Well, that was one of the things that I wanted to touch, because I'm very fan of the 7 laws of the universe. I think that we have talked about that before, and I feel like it helps me to find that alignment in trying to have a guide into my actions and my thoughts. I always said that if I'm thinking something that is not in alignment, that's not for me. It's something that it's out of it, and it's something that I don't it's not my thought, basically. So I think that guides me too, in knowing that if it's something negative, that it doesn't apply to those laws. It's out of who I need to be. And I think I work with that a lot. Is that something that you think is applied to
For
this
me, yes. Living in alignment is to really truly your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, and your manifestations, they're all in coherence. So that's coherence, inside out. So what I truly talk, speaking to you, it's my truth. So if you're being kind to somebody, it's an outer expression of the kindness that it's already within you. So it's transparency. So that's truly what I think alignment is to be in coherence, in harmony with truly who you are, and act on it and manifest. Because you truly are the product of what you practice. So it doesn't matter if I want to say to you, oh, I am a kind person, but I walk out of here and I'm going to yell with the person out there. I'm going to, be angry at somebody in traffic. So what you do every day, it creates a force of action of who you truly are. My words mean nothing if my actions are not in alignment. Exactly. So alignment is truly that, to be in oneness of what you think, what you do, who you are. And that's for me what alignment means. Yeah.
It's been a pleasure talking to you today, as always. We're going to be doing a series of videos talking about all these topics. We have so many things that we want to talk about. So Please follow us and like the videos. And then we will be posting like a couple of videos a week, and then just teaching you guys about my experience and the knowledge, the beautiful knowledge, wisdom. I think wisdom is better that
I
bring to us. So thank you so much for watching. Namaste.
Namaste.
And that is today's episode. We hope this gave you a deeper understanding of what alignment really means. Not as something you find outside of you, but as something you uncover within. Because alignment is not about perfection, it's about coherence, it's about your thoughts, your actions, and your truth moving into the same direction. And as you continue this journey, you begin to let go of the layers that are not truly you, the expectations, the conditionings, the illusions, and come back to your natural state of peace and clarity. If this resonated with you, feel free to share with someone who might need this message. And if you have questions about alignment, meditation, or anything you would like for us to talk about, leave them in the comments. We would love to include them in future episodes. Thank you for being here with us on Path to Wholeness. Remember, this journey is not about becoming someone new. It's about returning to who you truly are. Take what resonated, integrate it into your life, and trust your own process. We will see you in the next episode.